everybody, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel. Appreciate you stopping by today. I am doing a flip of my fauxbonichi or daily decorated journal, and this is where I left off last time. Here's my cover page for December. The background on this is a piece of scrapbook paper, and then these trees I cut out of a catalog ad or magazine ad, whatever you want to call it. Store ad. So I just cut them and glued them on, and yeah, so that's my title page for December. And then on the reverse side is the page that comes with the Happy Planner that gives you a place to write birthdays, what you're currently doing, etc. On the back side was just a regular calendar page, which I don't use, and so that's why I covered that up so that I could have this. And if you've seen my, what I think about the using the Happy Planner as fauxbonichi, then you'll know the reasons why I did that. If you haven't seen that yet and you're interested in my thoughts on that, I'll try and remember and link that below. Anyway, here's the cover page. I really like that. And then here is the full month spread. Where what very few things I have to do, which are generally not even planned out in advance, I put those in, and then mostly use tape and washi and whatever, just to kind of decorate it and make it look pretty. So here's December 1st. I went to a movie with my daughter-in-law Rachel and the kids. We had a really good time. The kids really enjoyed the movie. It was okay. It wasn't a bad movie. And then this I got off of, I'm sure it came off of Pinterest. It's this beautiful stack of journals, and I just had to take that and put it on here. I would love to, well, I have more journals than that, but all of mine are very similar other than the Happy Planner, so they don't have that kind of mishmashy look that I happen to like in there. Oh, and I'm sure I mentioned this before, but since I'm using scrapbook paper, trying to use up some old scrapbook paper, I have been taking either little pieces of paper or other pieces of scrapbook paper. These happen to be little Post-its that Miss Elizabeth at Never Hopeless sent to me. I will try and remember to list her below. I even wrote here, note paper from Elizabeth. I like to do that if I can remember who sent me something, just so I can kind of acknowledge them. Picture of my grandsons. They had gone up into the mountainous area where we live. I mean, it's not like huge mountains, but and it had a little bit of snow and frost there, which we didn't get in Atlanta or the Atlanta area. This came out of a Trader Joe's magazine. I don't know why, I just thought it was funny. The little fox skiing down the slope. Anyway, just some more cutouts from magazines. I've been trying to use those up. Here is my son. He is in the Army Reserves, and he's already had several positions, but now he has graduated to drill sergeant. Very proud of him for that. He works full-time, does this, has the family. They, go to church. They, go to the gym. I mean, it's just like, I don't even know how they do it all, really, honestly. This is a really cute, I cannot remember, it was a prompt. It was to use scrap paper to make a bird. I believe that's what it says. Yeah, scrap bird from a prompt earlier this week. I had forgotten to do it, but I wanted to do it, so I did it later. And I actually am very happy with it, and I need to do another one. And then here's another one of my little date journal collage tags, whatever you call them. So anyway, oh, and one of the other things on this was animal tracks, and I just happen to have this. It's supposed to be a puppy paw print. My grandsons picked it out one day when I told them they could pick something out, and so I used that on the page. I think that turned out really nice right there. Here is little tag I made and kind of stuck it in here in a little pocket. And it's got my little hanging a wreath on the door. That's what I did that day. Put a lot of my Christmas items on the back that I was purchasing or thinking of purchasing. Another collage tag here. I put Santa's list with some eyelash trim around it. Actually didn't get it in there very good, but oh well. A couple of little collages I made with some ephemera that I had ordered and never got around. I was going to put it together in some Happy Mail and never got around to it, so I used a few pieces of it. This is some note paper I printed off of Pinterest. This came off of Pinterest as well. Here's some little deer. This is actually the mama and the baby, although it looks like it could be the same deer. They just, you know, came walking around as they often do, and the little baby is just drinking out of my water fountain, or bird bath, I guess it is. And I was standing, I mean, like literally that close, except I was in the, you know, inside in the, you can see the window frame right here. And he just looked up at me, looked straight in my eyes, and just went right back to drinking. So they're actually, I mean, they don't normally just stand there if you're outside, but they're actually pretty used to being around people and cars. Cut this out of some wrapping paper. These are actually just little, I don't even know what you call those things, the little sequin-y things. And I just took some of them and glued them on here. This was my grandsons, both my grandsons play piano, or, you know, play at piano. And so we went to their, this is all the grandparents, we went to their recital. And here's some more of this. Pretty sure this came from Elizabeth. Yes, Never Hopeless, Elizabeth. She sent me this and this little sweet notepad also. Several things. Oh, and this, she had stamped on this piece of canvas, and she sent that as well. I used my little tiny attacher to attach that. And then I made this tag out. I think I cut this out of a journal card. I had that journal card probably for as long as I've been doing this, which is like 4 years. And I just never used it. It was part of a bigger journal card, and I just cut out the words. This is the Christmas card that I, you know, sent out to all my friends and family. Here I'm just talking about the discs that I ordered. I showed those also in my what I think about the Happy Planner / fauxbonichi video. But so that's the size that it comes with, and then I ordered these extenders, which makes more room for you to use. So I was just talking about that there. And then on this side, I used a magazine page. I've been kind of, Elizabeth has been doing that a lot, using magazine pages. She makes a lot of pockets like in the side, which I'm now finally trying to do a little bit of. But here, I just love this page, and I've had it for a long time. And I just decided to go ahead and put it on there. This is her little pocket thing that she sent to me, and her little tag. And I journaled on the back of both of those. And then this, I think I'm going to make this be my last one. This is just a mixed media thing that I put together. This was never featured in the group because it doesn't have a daily memory, so it's basically just art. But it was based on one of the prompts I got out of one of the groups that I belong to. Couldn't tell you where. This is actually a jelly print. And I've shown a very similar jelly print before. I made like 3 or 4 of them at the same time. The tree was a piece of just regular copy paper, and I used a green marker and just colored it, and it actually made little lines that kind of make it look textured, which is not. Then you were supposed to use some of your stash to decorate the tree and make these presents with these words on it. I mean, you could put any words you wanted, but I really had a good time cutting out these little boxes and trying to get that twine to stay down and look like a little wrapped thing. And then I made the little tags, you know, joy, peace, love, and hope. So anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed looking at this little piece of my fauxbonichi journal. I would really love it if you would you know, hit the like button if you liked it. Leave me a comment. Love to read your comments. And subscribe if you know, are interested in seeing more, so that you can, you know, be on, so I'll be on your list or you're on my list, whatever, however that works out. Anyway, I appreciate your time today, and thank you so much.